So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On 3rd down, Trubisky.
Oh, my.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. It's a guy who played 4 years for the Bears, Julius Peppers. Able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
The ball. Yeah, get your little boy.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. No doubt it was a good season for McCaffrey. Finishes 6th in the league in rushing the football over 1,000 yards. But how about what he did in the pass game?
Imagine if he just focused on one or the other, the kind of numbers he could put up. Instead, combining fantastic season. Over 1,000 on the ground, over 100 catches in the air. This guy can flat out do it all. And if they weren't worried about injury, he'd return punts and kickoffs as well. He's a dynamic player.
And those 107 catches, an NFL record for a running back.
I just something out there. I just see him on top of that dick.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a 1st down and more. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds.
Now, that was a pass interference.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on
No,
this.
that should have been a pass interference, dog. You just don't mind the
Either
receiver
one
head.
was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Nah, you can't jump on nobody's head, bro. Damn, man, I wouldn't.
4th down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit.
I hope
for
I can
the
hit this
Panthers.
motherfucker all this
This is a
goddamn win.
49-yard attempt, right hash. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh, my.
And all the gamble fails.
Why
It's
he overthrow it?
incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. Well, off topic, but
You were
we'd be
wide
remiss if we
open.
didn't point out what else was happening Super Bowl weekend. The Madden 19 Club Championship, 2nd major this season, 2 more to follow. And our winner, Pavin, representing the Oakland Raiders. He took down the Vikings, and your favorite, Charles, IB Strafen. He had to reach for the ibuprofen after a 38-24 beatdown in the final.
Well, you know, if he was representing the Oakland Raiders, the Vikings went down, and they went down hard. That's how the Raiders do it.
How about Pavin, though, wins $100,000 for his efforts, also won Super Bowl
That's what I'm
tickets.
saying, bro.
So the next day, unselfishly gave them to his father and his brother.
How about
They-
that?
they
That's pretty
playing
cool.
me.
Congratulations, Pavin. Way to go.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there at 22. And in this weather, I know you weren't a quarterback. You were
You must
on
be
the
watching that
defensive side
old.
of things. But how hard is it to throw that football?
It can't be easy because you never know how the moisture is going to affect
Somebody
things,
just said
and
it.
each quarterback handles it differently. Some of them are a little bit better than others. Depends on whether they want to wear a glove, not wear a glove. How cold is it? You know, all those things go into it.
He's the
But
rest
it
like
goes
he was
to
Tommy.
everything else. Keeping your footing when you're running routes. Supposedly you have the advantage as a receiver because you know
Yeah,
where
'cause
you're
y'all
going.
ain't gonna have none of them
but that's
no more.
not easy as well. Finally, just locating the ball when it finally comes through the snow.
Nah.
Kids love it. Kids love snow. Players, not so much at times.
Nah, bro, y'all need AB and boy, yeah, really y'all just need AB, bro. AB a fool. Yes, I do, bro. Yes, I do, bro.
Let's go.
Now, you gonna see, y'all offense gonna look so horrible, bro. Connor gonna look like a rookie. Bro, don't nobody really fear, don't nobody fear Juju, bro.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. In on the tackle.
Nah,
there,
Juju
Luke
only
Kuechly.
getting, he was only getting the sign, so
One thing to keep
AB
in
was
mind,
getting double and
especially
triple
in
teams
the
out
second
there.
half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a
So
defense.
AB was getting the
because
ball because he
you're
was putting the
excited
feet on
about
them
hitting him in
corners,
the
bro.
first half, Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games.
I bet you. I bet you now before the season start, that nigga won't get but 60 catches this year. Juju. He ain't gonna be able to get open.
Now Trubisky and Robinson with a big catch, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A Chicago first down, the former Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky.
That nigga gonna better get open, bro. You see how he was looking against the Jaguars the last game? Who he played that last game?
Trubisky with a give to Howard. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good
I bet you will.
First down.
I bet you will.
That's a strong pickup right there.
Hey, be a fool, down. Bro. You tripping.
Drive goes on. We're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down, here's Trubisky. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Allen Robinson.
Nah, bro. I think he mistaken.
Ground. And the Bears are in for 6.
I think he mistaken.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams.
You see why I kick the field goal, bro? That wind going fast as hell, bro.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
Like you said, it wasn't possible him coming there. You get nervous, ain't you?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Attention shifting back to Carolina as they come onto the field. And you talked about it earlier. They started 6-2. Everything was looking good.
It's icing out there, bro. What the fuck is that out there?
2018. Besides Cam Newton retooling and not maybe running as much, what else needs to happen in Carolina?
I have to start with Cam Newton and his running because
I'm barely getting one with AB
to run the ball less in recent years. But what's that expression that Cam used? A lion's got
let's sleep or something
running
out
the
there.
football is a part of me,
on the damn dick.
and it allows him to feel like he's part of the game. Well, they've got to be more judicious about that. He just has to get healthy because he was throwing the football better than he ever had in his career. But I do think the injury changed everything for him.
We getting sleep right now.
When he couldn't make the throws necessary, it really hurt them moving the ball downfield and put a lot of pressure on their defense.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Newton. Going back to Moore. This time he's got him complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On first down, it's Newton.
Where you going?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Deion Bush with a pick.
Olsen, he got down
to the 36-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On first down, they run with Howard. Space to run past the 20 and down to the 16-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This a 33-yard attempt. And Parkey's kick is good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Shouldn't have.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
It's all right. I can put the Call of Duty
in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give.
Hold the block.
Across midfield and into Bear territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton escapes the sack. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Newton. And he's going to go down way back at the 42-yard line. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And that will force a turnover on downs. They pitch out to Howard. Oh, another spin.
Hard to line him up when he does that.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, 18. Sit up, 180. Hurry.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll go down at the 28. Well, that'll get him the 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They go play action here on 1st down. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. Oh, nice move. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
Hey, hey.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Newton. On the move to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton, 15 yards. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Graham Gano on for the extra point. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead.
I'm still here, bro.
Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away.
Oh, yeah. Shit, I'm still down, so I ain't doing too much celebrating.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
What up, shit?
What's up?
On the handoff, this is and he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
You supposed to fumble that, Thomas Davis.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Trubisky will throw, eluding the pressure right.
Hey.
Oh, he's got a man wide open.
What the fuck is it? Why is he just standing there? What is Luke
It's
doing?
a big-time play there for the Bears.
Look at this nigga. He just standing there,
40
bro.
yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Lock in.
On the toss play, Howard. Spinning past him. And all the way down inside the
Oh, not fumbling the motherfucker.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about
this
3.
Here now.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Lock in.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
Yes!
This ball hangs out to the right. It's
Hell
no good.
yeah.
And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Wow.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that.
Hell
one.
yeah.
I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Damn piece.
They'll fake the handoff. Now
The
Newton
Clerks beat that dude.
escaping the pressure
Nope.
right. This one complete to Curtis Samuel.
He lost in overtime.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there.
Oh,
22.
you crazy as hell.
Who?
You.
Time
How am I
for a
crazy
break.
I
We'll
ran the
come
fuck out
back,
of
see
there.
what transpires
Why?
after
They had
this.
somebody open.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another
You
first
had
and 10.
got them 40, 50 yards down the right side of that field open.
They'll give it up to
Yeah, it's snowing though, man. I
They'll
don't
take
got
this
time
one
for
across
Cam
the
fumbling.
45
Man,
up
you
to
right
about
on the goddamn
46-yard
outside.
line.
Motherfucker coming at you, just
Give
run
him
out of
3
bounds.
on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And that wind blowing like a motherfucker, so it's hard to kick a field goal in this shit.
I know.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still
See what
have to
I'm
work
talking
with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
You caught it?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
What you thought he dropped?
Oh, nah, I was trying to tell my cousin, look out there. Oh, my.
Left, McCaffrey. And
Come
they went
on,
the
man.
wrong way there.
Yeah.
Losing yardage back at the 43-yard
Nah, I was
line.
telling him,
That'll be a
trying
loss
to show
of
him that how
4
that
yards
shit
on
was
the
looking icy
play.
out there.
And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some
Hey,
point,
bang.
you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Where my cupcake?
Back to throw.
He dropped it.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
But he's been targeted quite
dang.
a bit on this drive, and finally, I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Hey, you got my shit upside down, man. Get out.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Look what she did.
Oh. How the hell I get the game?
She handed it to me and it was laying over like this.
God damn, how much time they give me?
The time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track and it cost him.
That's crazy, yeah. Right now, I got 30 seconds, 29 seconds left. Ain't no way in here.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll look to throw. And he bats it away. It falls down incomplete. Kyle
Good game,
Fuller
man.
there defensively. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down.
I'm about to get off
I
this,
think
man.
they start
This-
thinking
I
with
ain't
their
get- I
head a little
can't
bit
do
more than
nothing.
with their gut and their emotions because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10. They go with Howard to begin the drive. Finding room inside the 40. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago.
Yeah, I wouldn't even play.
Jordan Howard, 55 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
I'm not.
Parkey adds the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Newton to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kyle Fuller, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Well, partner, there's something special
if it wasn't snowing like that, I'd have kicked that motherfucker instead of going for it in that 4th down.
Chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball, if someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout-out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable up here, as comfortable as one could be. In these elements, they took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.
It's supposed to taste like chocolate candy. That's what you think. I'll be back in a little bit.
I ain't won not one damn game.
Him and Gang, they left out right behind each other.
Rain up there. Huh? No, really, I ain't doing that. Raining outside.
How the hell they get 13?
to keep perspective
Carter.
and not letting other people define.
Oh, I didn't know you were back.